Hey folks, how we doing? It's 6:18, January 16th, Saturday, 6:18 a.m. 8 is knowledge, 1 is of a group, and 6 um, is intuition. Knowledge of the self, um, found through intuition. Uh, okay, there's a lot going on right now. Um, my intention is to talk about unicorns right now. There's a lot going on the other side right now. Unicorn and dragon is very strong energy. Um, Unicorns are coming out into play. The females and the children, all very strong, um, are coming out to relax. And now the males are coming out protecting their family, but it's like they're setting guard around the family to the families protecting them, looking out for them, but they're all very relaxed. The unicorns are coming out more now. Hey, Hurt. Hey, buddy. How you doing? I love you, buddy. Taking that bed out there. I got to get you new sheets on this one. Um, that's interesting. When you see unicorn energy, um, energy is energy. When we look to see things, we see frequencies that our mind tries to understand the best way it can, and usually it's trying to understand feelings through images we already have. Many, 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 many years ago, the energy, the spirit, the sentient energy that's unicorn, was literally shown as a horse with a magical horn that came out. And it's gold. Imagine that. Because it's a precious metal, maybe because it's, part of source energy, gold and silver. And they talk about the unicorn silver blood. Of course, it's not an actual horse and it doesn't have blood, but it'll make that appearance on this planet. It'll it'll show you an image in your head that you know for you to see. Um, they they're very strong, but they'll come to you as an image of a like a horse. And horse, the energy of horses, movement, travel, speed. Unicorns, their energy, their spirit, sentient energy. They just literally move all over the place. They're not locked into a body. They do have lives, or have had lives in body, and that's coming to an end too. And it's in lower dimensions here. Lower does not mean less than. Lower means lower. A lower step. You go down a ladder. You go down 2 steps. You're not lower. Those steps aren't lower. As far as less than, they're in a lower position. Okay. So many words we have. There's actually negative connotations put in it that make people feel like something like either they're less than or better than, and either way, that's bad. Equality is what's real. But the way you'll often see it, if you even see a being, a horse, a unicorn horse being body, that horn, where it comes off, the top of it, say the horn's right here, let me get this in the camera right here. There's like a, it's not a, it's like a part of a crescent moon shape that comes off like this. I call it chromatic because it has all these different colors, but it's almost like it's shiny chrome where the colors come off and it's just brilliant. But there's a shine behind it. That's the silver from the energy. It's very strong, very protective. Okay, that's what silver is. And then literally it'll like flash like that, but it goes like this. It starts on top of the horn and goes outward. So they're strong. They're very strong. Remember, unicorn and dragon both come from Lily and Arrow the first time they met. It literally released a huge burst of energy that became exactly that. Um, huh. I've got Crow and Raven coming into the act right now. Um, this is about the unicorn bodies leaving. No more. I mean, I kind of knew that, but I knew that was going to happen. But this is being brought to me by my energy out of the body. There's no need for them. There's no place for them. Unicorns have always fought negativity, big time. They're aggressive, fast. Dragons, you think they're not aggressive? Oh yeah, they are. You piss off a unicorn, see what happens. Okay, you piss off a unicorn spirit, not smart. Um, Remember, they're actually spirit, sentient energy from before the others, from before the first life ever was had. Um, excuse me. Unicorns, they talk about the purity of the unicorn won't let anyone ride them. Well, unicorns come from Lily and Arrow, mostly Lily. And Lily's very strong love and compassion, but they have Arrow's fortitude in them. And Lily, she's got fortitude too. Trust me, big time. Um, but they have like next to no negativity. Lily's got like whatever. Okay, point. Just let's just say 0.7%, just over 0.7% negativity. Um, I'm just reading numbers. That's weird. Anyway, uh, she get whatever. She's got less than 0.8% negativity. Way less. And so they're very clean. They're very clean spirit. Um, they don't like something negative near them. So that's why they say you can't ride a unicorn. They're so clean and so pure like God. No, they're just clean and high vibration. And they get really aggressive towards anything that's aggressive, but especially negative aggressive. They're made like that. Dragon is similar, but believe it or not, it's not as aggressive as a unicorn. Both very powerful, um, and both family. Sometimes you see pictures of a unicorn and dragon fighting. That's never happened. Never. Never. Not once. They're family. They will both protect each other at all times. All times. Um, Lily and Arrow are so loving. But mostly, the most important part of what they are is understanding and the power level to maintain uh, a creation with that philosophy: compassion, understanding, and equality, honor. Anyway, I got a feeling some of you, when you have a unicorn brought to you, There's a reason for it. They're going to start coming out to say hello. But when it's important for me to tell you this, and I'm literally talking with them, one in particular. Um, he's literally saying that he wants me to bring this up. When you see a unicorn is brought to you, this is a very strong omen. Not like everyone says omen. Oh, it's the movie The Omen. You're being attacked. Omen is a message. Okay, we again. Here's another one of those words that there's a negative connotation put on. Let's just call it a message, and a very good one, and very powerful. It means you're selected. You have a job to do. Understand that this is what you always wanted. Before you were put in a body made to forget. It's time for you to realize who you are, folks. This awakening is going to happen. Period. Nothing can stop it. Can't. Lily and Arrow have been waiting since they had the first 100 million lives. Just from the very first live, they've been waiting to fix things. And now it's about to happen. And it's not fixing it for them, it's fixing it for everyone. Lily and Arrow don't want nothing just for things to be right. They want everyone to have an existence that they like, which is compassion, honor, equality, understanding, freedom. But a lot of you are going to see that flash. Please pay attention to it. Okay? Nothing's any better than anything else. That includes unicorns, dragons, everything. We're all family. But they're very special purpose. Okay? You get that flash and you see it and you feel a unicorn in it, you'll be made to wonder. The more you wonder, the more you probably see it again. Him or her. They are male and female. The only thing that's not is angels. The few we have left. When you see that, you'll feel excitement in your heart, you'll feel the love, and you'll feel the desire to move. Unicorn's powerful energy, very powerful. So is dragon. There's going to be more dragon coming up too, but this is the time of the unicorn right now. They are leaving their bodies completely. They're in lower dimensions, here and other places. But it's time for them to go home and take on their new roles too. The other side has changed so much. Oh well, better stop here. Unicorn are awesome. You're going to feel them. When they come, please know there's a reason for it. If you're wondering if you did something wrong and a unicorn is coming to tell you to turn around or something, no, they'll come to help. They come as a positive message. If you're really screwing up, something else will happen. But, that's not for now. Anyway, that's pretty interesting about the unicorns. So anyway, they're strong energy, they're fast, they've got a lot of silver and gold frequencies. You might see them literally as like a big white horse, maybe the size of a pony, maybe something small. It depends on how it wants to make a body for you. Okay, in your mind to see. The first time I've said this before, the first time I actually saw one, it literally, I was at a McDonald's of all places with a friend of mine, Fran, and we'd sit and talk while she was waiting for a ride after work. It was right down the road from where she worked. Fran's so cool, and and then we're at the counter, and then all of a sudden, this unicorn the size of a pony comes around from behind the ice cream machine, looks at me, smiles, and throws a blast off its horn that literally just about blinded me. Put my head back, and Fran feels energy really well. She's very sensitive, very strong. And all of a sudden, she saw that, and she goes, "What the hell?" And I said, "You see that unicorn?" It's funny the things I do and say in public, and people are like, "What?" You know, they're not awake, they're not aware. It's not their time yet, and it might not be their. It might not happen this life. But those that aren't able to wake up and understand more and see things in this dimension, and they don't want to, they're not going to be coming back in bodies. Okay, it's just that's not what it's for. Everything's changing, folks. It's like having new people, a new board of directors running a business. It's not where it needs to be, but there's change that's happening. And like I've said, we have a huge family, very strong, very cool. We're not all one. We all came from one. We're all individuals. Everyone is not attached together by a string. Okay, there's a silver thread that attaches to your spirit that goes literally to the other side. People talk about it. It took off for about 2.5 feet out of the body, and it just disappears. It goes off to the right. Hello, the other side. Third dimension. Here's the third dimension. The second dimension from there, the other side, 1.5 feet, 3 feet up. So when you take a shortcut, it's 2.5 feet. It's like people. What I tell you is not just the truth. It's simple knowledge. That's the way that you absorb it quick. That's the way it makes more sense. And waking up is hard to do. A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm a psychic. I've always had these abilities." Well, everyone's always had abilities. It's who you are. But they make it sound like they just woke up and, okay, well, all this power. No, it's never like that. When you finally wake up, it is a nice burst and poof. It's exciting. You remember that. But, it's not. It doesn't just happen automatic. There's a curve that goes with it, learning curve. And it's going to be easy to learn, too. Anyway, you see a unicorn, trust me, that meant something. Okay? And when you see that, if you see that flash, go back into it and feel it. Okay? You show all your abilities. Go in there and feel it. And see what you come up with. All right, folks. Love you. See you later.